A lot of people are confused on how I can rate a book 5 stars and yet tell people that they shouldn't read it or that I would never recommend it. And that book is this book, The Last Letter. And if you read that, you know why. If you haven't read it, it is because it is devastating. To the point where when I finished it, I knew that it was too much for my heart. I love a good cry. I love a book that can evoke those emotions from me. I love a book that makes me sob. But I also love a book that gives me hope and gives me some sort of happiness. And this is not that. This ripped my heart into pieces, and I still have not recovered from it. I probably read it about 3 or 4 months ago. And I don't forgive her. I genuinely don't. And I, you know, I've had people come back to me. I've had people, because I made a video that said, don't read this book. And what did everyone do? They went and read the book. And I've had people come back to me and tell me that I should have listened to you. And I'm like, I know. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't joking around. You know, some people love this book. Some people say it's the best book they've ever read. Some people are like, oh, 5 stars immediately. I loved it so much. I think it was a 5-star book as well. But I didn't love it. Is that weird? Is it weird that I didn't love a 5-star read? You know, there's something that happens at the end, and it was unnecessary. It was completely unnecessary, and it kind of blindsides you. And I just don't, you know, I don't think people need to read it. I don't think it's a must read. I think that it's too much. And I get that that's not going to be okay for some, and you will all make your own decisions. You know, we all make our own decisions, and reading is very subjective, and we're all going to have very different opinions. I just know what this did to my heart. And as your bestie, as your book bestie, I would not want it done to your heart as well. You know, when I have other books like this, I cried even harder at this book, and I recommend it all the time. This book was incredible, outstanding. And I recommend it all the time, but it was devastating, absolutely devastating, but not like this. Not like this. This was unnecessary. This was necessary. This is war, babe. Okay? This is war. We're going through it. This was unnecessary. Rebecca.